Welcome to the Love the Idea podcast, where we dive deep into the world of entrepreneurship and innovation. Our podcast manager, Daniel, tackles a thought-provoking topic. Don't believe your own hype.
So let's paint the picture. You've got this killer idea, right? It feels like a game changer, a real game winner. There's a gap in the market, but hold your horses, because as all we know, success is not guaranteed. So where do I go from here?
Absolutely. Nothing in life is 100% risk-free. You know, I've seen it time and time again. Founders get caught up in their own brilliance. They don't want to be seen asking basic but important questions, meaning they fail to gather a wide perspective around the idea. Or even go to people and say, hey, is this a feature that you would like? Does it solve your problem?
So is it fair to say that you can get blinded by the hype of an idea? And those tough questions often revolve around demand or solving existing pain points. It's not enough to just think it's a great idea, but you've got to break it down line by line what you are solving.
Perfectly put. When it comes to minimizing risk and maximizing success, a plan is a must. You wouldn't take a flight somewhere without researching where you're going, so don't forget about the discovery and your research. It's important.
I've heard sayings like, know your buyers, live and breathe what your customers like and what they're doing. So for listeners who don't know what discovery and research is, can you tell us exactly what it is?
I think an example would be better. So when an idea hits our inbox, after going through some vetting, we kickstart our processes using a discovery map. It allows us to extract all the key ideas and match them up with features. A features list isn't just an inventory of cool and trendy ideas. They have to resolve an issue the customer or the market sees and be backed by some research as well. From there, we can refine the feature to understand the human behavior behind how best to shape the designs. But every requirement needs to serve a purpose and should be trying to solve a pain point. A solid strategy can mean the difference between success and failure. So you got to know where your money is going and be able to explain why you've spent it on a particular feature. Saying, I think people would like to use this or that is just pie in the sky thinking. You need to have a discovery map that links each feature to a solution. And that's how we kickstart our process.
I couldn't agree more. We can also apply the same approach to marketing. It's not about throwing money at the problem, it's about being smart and strategic. Sometimes the most unconventional approaches yield the best results, like one of our clients, the Thursday app.
Exactly that. And from the start, they felt bolder was better. From their designs to their marketing, they went full out. And here's the thing, even if your business is booming or newly funded, you can't afford just to kick back. Remember the hare and the tortoise situation, right? Success requires constant vigilance and adaptability. Start researching, designing, investing in helping your customers. If it's a new app, automation, ongoing digitalization, do it with a plan so you know where your money's going.
So it's all about finding the right balance between optimism and realism, but also having a plan to shape an idea is as important as having a plan to market your business. And if you're feeling overwhelmed with how to do that, don't hesitate to get a wider perspective and ask basic questions.
Never simply rush, but plan every step is my advice. Having a freelancer whip up a trendy app is cool, but having a well-strategic business is just game-changing. Going back to the flight example, a trip to Fiji sounds amazing, but arriving hungry, tired, without a place to stay or any activities booked during your stay doesn't sound that fun. Sure, you can just wing it, but to get there might mean a 14-hour bumpy bus ride because you didn't book the connecting flight. So all I'm getting at is that you should surround yourself with experienced professionals who can help steer you in the right directions. Don't be scared to ask the basic questions.
Really well said. And that's a wrap for today's episode. Join us next time as we tackle more tech-friendly topics and offer thought-provoking advice for our listeners. Until then, remember, don't blindly believe your own hype.